Today we're taking a look at Syracuse versus West Virginia, which is happening on Sunday, March 21, 2021 at 5:15 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Syracuse Orange will face the West Virginia Mountaineers on Sunday in the second round of the Midwest region of the NCAA tournament. The game will be played at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Syracuse defeated San Diego State on Friday in the first round of the tournament 78-62. Syracuse was able to dissect the tough San Diego State defense, scoring 32 points in the first half and holding the Aztecs to only 18 points. The second half was a scoring explosion as Syracuse outscored San Diego State 46-44 after the break. Buddy Boeheim led Syracuse with 30 points, hitting 11 of 15 field goal attempts. Syracuse shot 55.3% overall and was an impressive 55.6% from long range. West Virginia defeated Morehead State 84-67 in its opening game on Friday. The victory gave West Virginia head coach Bob Huggins his 900th career victory. Huggins is only the 6th coach in Division I to reach that milestone. Miles McBride scored 30 points to lead West Virginia, including 18 during the second half when the Mountaineers pulled away for the 17-point victory. Let's set the scene. It was in the second half of Syracuse's first-round matchup against San Diego State. Junior guard Buddy Boeheim catches a pass at the center floor logo with a defender draped all over him and the shot clock ticking down. He does a quick pivot and dribble to create some space before firing off a prayer from deep. Count it. San Diego State knew there was nothing they could do the moment that shot went into the basket. The writing was on the wall. When Boeheim is cooking from deep, few can withstand the heat from that kitchen. But the Mountaineers have chefs in their kitchen as well. West Virginia is averaging 37.1% shooting away from their home building this season, so don't expect them to tremble in the spotlight on a neutral court. But this Orange team can do more than just shoot the three-pointer. They can play defense as well. San Diego State was humming from three-pointer until they got silenced by Syracuse in an 11-for-40 showing. If the defense shows up on Sunday, West Virginia will be neck-deep in trouble. If Boeheim stays hot and the defense shows up on the same night, they'll be drowning in it. West Virginia is scoring an average of 77.5 points per game, which is 53rd in the nation, and in its opening victory over Morehead State scored 84 points. The Mountaineers are led in scoring by Miles McBride with an average of 16.0 points per game, and Derek Culver is close behind with an average of 14.5 points per game. Two others besides McBride and Culver are averaging double figures in scoring. McBride is the leader in assists with an average of 4.8 dishes per contest. West Virginia averages 13.8 assists and 12.1 turnovers per game. The Mountaineers are shooting 42.8% overall and 35.7% from long range. On the boards, West Virginia is averaging 38.1 rebounds per game, with Culver the king of the glass with a team-high average of 9.7 rebounds per contest. West Virginia averages 7.5 steals and 2.9 block shots for contest, with McBride the leader in steals with an average of 1.9 per game and Culver the SWAT commander with an average of 0.8 block shots per contest. West Virginia is holding opponents to 32.8 rebounds per game and 44.2% shooting. The Syracuse Orange upset the San Diego State Aztecs in their first tournament game, winning 78-62. The Orange shot 55% from the field and three, while holding the Aztecs to 35.8% shooting. Buddy Boeheim erupted for 30 points to lead the Orange. Syracuse has gone 7-3 in their last 10 games, and have scored at least 70 points in all but one. The Orangemen are averaging 75.9 points per game and allowing 70.4 to their opponents. They have an impressive 1.3 assist turnover ratio, and assist on 56.5% of their field goals. Syracuse shoots 44.1% from the field, and 33.9% from deep. Buddy Boeheim leads the team with 17.7 points per game and has shot 39.1% from 3. West Virginia heads into this matchup after beating Morehead State 84-67 to start their tournament. Both teams shot over 50% from the field and three-point range, but West Virginia won the turnover battle 18-6, which turned out to be the difference in the game. Miles McBride had another great game for the Mountaineers, leading the team with 30 points. West Virginia is 6-4 in their last 10 games, with all 4 losses coming against ranked opponents. The Mountaineers are averaging 77.5 points per game and allowing 71.9 to the opposition. They have a 1.1 assist turnover ratio and have assisted on 52.4% of their field goals. They shoot 42.8% from the field and 35.7% from 3. Miles McBride leads the team with 16 points per game. Derek Culver has been just as much of a factor, averaging 14.5 points and 9.7 rebounds this season. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. This Syracuse team is dangerous. They are shooting the ball out of their minds right now, with Buddy Boeheim doing his best Steph Curry impressions. But it isn't just about the ridiculous three-point shooting that recently buried San Diego State. The Orange can also play defense. They can suffocate opposing teams on the defensive end of the floor by forcing turnovers and shutting down the long-distance shooting. West Virginia won't get completely shell-shocked like the Aztecs, but they will run into the same buzzsaw. The Orange are shooting nearly 40% from three-pointer in their last 3 games amid Boeheim's hot streak. It's important to note that he went off for 31 points in a near upset over Virginia in the quarterfinals of the ACC tournament last week. Virginia and San Diego State are teams within the top 40 in KenPom's adjusted defensive efficiency rankings. West Virginia isn't even in the same conversation defensively. Get ready for more Boeheim magic. I'm taking the points in Syracuse. My first betting advice for you is to pick Syracuse Orange plus 3.5. The Orange are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 neutral site games and 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Mountaineers are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 neutral site games and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The over is 5-2 in Orange last 7 overall. The over is 4-1 in Mountaineers last 5 overall. The underdog is 4-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings. This has the potential to be a low-scoring, defensive battle when you combine Syracuse's zone and West Virginia's press, and I usually lean toward the free points where points will be tough to come by. The difference here is Syracuse has seen physical defenses all season, which includes nearly beating Virginia in the ACC tournament and just beating the snot out of San Diego State in the first round. West Virginia is a talented team on paper, but it also struggles from the outside at times, and that's not going to fly against this Syracuse defense. Syracuse will have its chances to win this game outright. Give me the points. My second betting advice for you is to pick over 147. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.